Welcome to Mirth and Minotaurs, everybody. I'm Danny, and these are a bunch of people who, for some reason, let me DM for them. Carolyn, Luke, Gog, Jessica, and I want to say Echo Stampeding Bull.
Sorry. Horrible
When
laugh.
we when we last left these people, they Mina had fallen through the floor, and they found a bunch of beetles who like the taste of metallic weapons. Some of the party decided to leap heroically down to aid Mina and was awarded inspiration, and the rest cowardly fought to preserve Silvok's new toy. Cowardlyly. Following that fight, the party hopped down into the area that the beetles were discovered in and wandered around in presumably the basement of the fortress they find themselves exploring. They found the stairway up to the floor that they wholeheartedly abandoned, and then were ambushed by two gelatinous cubes who were thwarted by a combination of running away and closing doors. But not before Silvok was entirely consumed, not once but twice, only to be saved by Osa pulling his ass out of there.
Great.
Congratulations!
Fabulous. I don't
Not
remember
once.
this. This is fabulous.
Not once,
But
twice.
I should not show up all the time.
And then the party started taking a short rest. During the short rest, they meandered around the gelatinous cube-filled chamber that they battled the cubes in, ankle deep, and found some silvered weapons. They also had time to read some of Ekaterina's Guide to Creatures of the Night, and learned some things about vampires, such as their weakness to silvered weapons and stakes. I believe, in fact, that Fenella made a bunch of stakes and gave 10 to Echo.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys are still in that short rest if you want to do anything with it. But that is where we are. You are in. Let me share the image. You guys are in the room I am making an X in now, and then we'll promptly delete it. There is a door to the south, east, and a door to the east. Oh, and by the way, I'm assuming that you guys chose to close the doors for your short rest. Is that a reasonable assumption for me to make?
Yes. I don't think Mina would have had it any other way at this point in time. Like, pretty sure.
When no one was looking, I opened the doors.
We're the ones that can see that they're open, other than,
All right. Silvok spent a good part of the last half of the fight blind because he can't see down here.
Mina ran bravely away. And with it went the lights.
Yes, to the southeast door is a hallway that was used to hide a scared sorceress from a ravenous cube. And the door
We're
to the
still
east,
ravenous?
probably. I mean, probably. And the door to the east is to this one-of-a-kind circular hallway that you guys have seen 3 of before, that connects to the stairway around the pillar of sky roof place room. Technical term.
What time of day is it?
It is evening. It's probably dark by now, but you guys haven't confirmed that. Jared, are you speaking to us?
Yes.
What did we miss?
Problem with double mute buttons.
Yes.
If no one else is doing stuff on the short rest, we can probably push forward back into that circular hallway.
Are we
Um,
going into the northwest door or going into the east?
Did we not see what was to the south in that circular hallway? I mean, we walked
No.
through this
No.
door.
Other than there was a cube that ate you from that direction.
Oh, I remember that.
It's a cube hall.
It was supposedly some sort of cube hall. Yeah, you guys saw about this far, but didn't notice a gelatinous cube because you weren't looking, so I didn't feel the need to map it out.
Fair enough.
I'll follow Echo if Echo's heading out.
That
But-
seems wise.
Does anyone know what silver is? It seems important. Do I know what silver is?
Oh,
Go ahead
Well,
and give me.
can I-
We
Did
have
it
to
not-
hunt it.
We have to hunt.
That's
it.
what we decided. We have to hunt the silver.
But it sounds somewhat familiar. Like I've heard it before.
What, like history or kind of
Yeah.
what are we?
Yeah, I'll take a history check, or
That's-
I guess a nature check.
That's 23 for a history check from me.
All right.
13.
Silver is. Fenella, you, like Echo, believe that silver is a large arachnid creature, just on name alone.
All right, so we're looking for a very large spider, and I believe its blood is this silver substance we're looking for, and then we coat it with the weapons with it to attack the creatures of the night.
This makes absolute sense.
Yes.
Thank you.
What about my
Also-
23?
Yes, with your 23, you know for a fact that not only do large arachnids not help in this regard, but you know that Maker's discs were made out of several different kinds of a substance called metal, which was like wood but different.
Hmm.
Cool.
And one of those kinds of metal were called silver.
I'd like to pass that information along without repeating it word for word.
You cannot. It's impossible. Okay, yes, the party is made aware.
Party.
That doesn't sound right.
Now,
Why?
What is metal?
how would you get the makers?
It's cold. That's what I know.
I guess. I mean, we could throw makers discs at the things. And I should. Yeah.
Wait, so we're supposed to break the maker's disc and pour the maker disc blood on the weapons?
Stab
No,
them
listen.
with it.
Only some of the maker's discs are filled with silver blood.
How do we know
Yes.
which ones?
Why?
We have to kill all the maker's discs, just in
Maybe
case.
This is for CD robs.
Is it possible to reason out that the mirrored weapons might be covered with this?
I'm gonna give it to Mina as a freebie because of her high Arcana check at the end of last session. But everyone else can make an int check if they want to. Nobody has to.
Oh, yeah, I want to.
Echo.
Intelligence check? Yeah, why not? That's
I'm good.
10.
16.
Okay. Yeah. Osa, you're pretty sure that these weapons are covered in a layer of silver that has been. What's the word I'm looking for? That has held up very well to the ravages of time.
Preserved.
Cool. Shiny stuff on your weapon. That's what silver looks like. Look for that.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Trust me, I'm the lore keeper.
Mm, doesn't-
You gotta start making him roll to bluff himself.
All right, so we're going south down that circular hallway.
All right.
South down the circular hallway. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Got
It
it.
opens up into where there's a door, a closed door.
Oh, I wonder where that door goes.
Could be anywhere.
Do we want to go back up to the first floor and finish exploring that first?
I wouldn't mind going back to the snow room. It feels like it's a lot later, and I mean
But
it was
there's
weird.
an unopened door right in front of us and an unexplored room.
But
Okay, fine. I kick open the door.
but the snow room.
We could always go back to the snow room.
All right, just okay, fine.
I can't unkick that door.
Nope. I've like instantly forgotten what the snow room is.
Oh, there's a room a few floors up that it opens up into snowy mountains, which we are not around, and
Oh.
a different
We
time
saw
of
it.
day.
We saw it just before we fought the white guy.
Yeah.
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 All right, sorry, I had to dig through my map. Okay, so this room is full of debris, similar to the room that you guys, or rather, Mina fell through the roof of. There's a few tables, a few chairs, and a bunch of scrap wood and that reddish brownish stains and powder scattered throughout the room.
Oh, so like, well, rust. Not that Fenella knows what it is, but it's rust.
Yes.
Oh, did I make a connection when my iron sword got chewed up a bit? Did I make a connection between the rusty colored dust I saw on the ground and the color that my weapon turned, or did it not get devoured quite enough?
It didn't get terribly devoured, but you were able to make that connection.
Okay. So it's beetle poop.
Mouth goo.
Well, thank you for joining us, everybody. That is the end of.
Very carefully stepping around this room, I'd like to explore.
All right. Would you like to do a perception check?
Yes.
I
would.
definitely would.
Maybe there's another gelatinous cube in here, and I don't want to be caught off guard.
Oh,
I got a natural 1.
That's a 7. What's not?
19.
17.
Okay. Fenella and Silvok, you are looking around the room. A lot of the furniture seems to be completely intact, and a lot of other things that maybe were furniture are not. Inside some of the dilapidated husk of these wooden structures, you find okay, yes, you guys each find a long it's about 5 to 6 inches long, about 3 inches high, about 3.5 inches wide. It's like a brick of stone, but not of stone. It's of a Osa is able to determine a metal, and it is green, kind of a dark teal green, and kind of dirty to the touch.
I'll pick it up.
It's got a fair bit of mass to it, but you're able to pick it up.
What's it weigh?
It weighs, I'll say it weighs 3
Just 3.
3 kilopounds.
Does this look like the maker's disc that I believe I tasted?
Yes, it does look like that. And yes, you did taste it. That is canon.
All right.
Gross.
Changing green ingot thing to copper ingot.
I'm gonna give it like the tiniest, like make sure no one's looking at me and like taste it just to see if it tastes the same as the coin. But I don't want people seeing that I'm doing this.
Make a stealth check, and anybody who would like to see Fenella licking metal may make a perception check.
That's an 11.
9.
It's a terrible.
She got
19.
me.
I definitely saw it.
It's an 11.
All right. Yes, Osa and Mina, you both witnessed the shame, and yes, it does taste somewhat similar, although noticeably different from the Maker's
Different
Disc.
how?
Describe it in taste terms.
I'd like to know how it tastes different.
It has a different mouth feel.
Okay. Thanks.
This is delightful.
But aside from that, you guys don't find anything terribly interesting in here.
Nothing's coming out to kill us.
We're kind of injured still.
Okay, so who here is who here is proficient in history?
I am.
I am.
All right, everyone who is proficient in history, please make a history check.
16.
14.
6.
I'm sorry I distracted you by tasting a copper bar.
I'm just looking out for cubes, and then she's eating metal, so I'm not in the right frame of mind to think about anything.
Mikey would know if metal's edible, though. Like, have you ever encountered metal before?
That beetle seemed to think it was.
That's a good point.
Yeah. All right, so yeah,
Okay.
it was a 14. for me.
Yes, Osa, you take note of the fact that the wooden debris appears to be furniture that was dependent upon some metal that the large beetles consumed. But the tables and the chairs did not seem in any way hindered by the creatures.
That's interesting.
I see 2 doors to the north need kicking.
Yeah.
Yes, there is a double door to the north that needs dire need of kicking.
I'll like kind of shove Echo a bit.
Rude.
Gently, just kind of like, eh.
Are you sure you don't want to go upstairs first?
I mean, I do, but I don't think anyone else does.
I'm good either way. I go with the flow.
I want to go back to the snow. It's snow.
No, we have not seen everything on that first floor we entered. We've looked at the upstairs, and now we've looked at this lower level. But I have a feeling we're forgetting something up there, or missing something.
I'll turn around and start like heading back up the stairs, or towards like upstairs.
I'll follow.
Taking the circular hallway.
Yeah.
I turn to Silvok as the last person.
Yeah, I follow him. Bringing up the rear.
See how I did that? Now she's leading.
Pro tip: don't push Echo.
I just nudged.
All right, so we go up to the first floor.
Okay.
Oops.
What the hell is that?
It's a circle.
I don't know. It let me draw on it.
Okay. So the beautiful circle I made in the big room there was the hole that Mina fell through.
Yes.
You guys emerge about here. And there's still some places to go.
All Fenella?
Yeah, I'm moving forward.
To where?
Yeah, where you headed.
All right.
There's
So where? So that's
room.
where we came up. Which way did the stairs go up?
just on the other side of this hallway.
Did I
this stairway
exit
area?
west or east?
You exited facing west.
Facing west. I'll start heading west. I will head towards the outer ring of that circle.
Okay,
Turn left.
of course.
And go down the hall to that door. That's on
Okay.
my left. No, it's on my right now. Okay, yeah, going to that door.
I haven't the slightest idea which door, but I'm
South
guessing
door.
this one.
Kick open the south door.
It was already burned down.
I don't. I just stepped through.
How exciting. There's stars
Ooh.
on bars.
That's fancy.
It's like
Okay, so in this room there are 3 statues in the corners. And there's also a small, elevated little stone pillars that are very reminiscent of some religious shrines you guys are familiar with.
What shrines? Or, like, who are the statues of?
Okay, the far statue is of a gnome juggling. The statue in the bottom right is of a dwarf not juggling.
how
Indeed.
useful.
I'm
Is he
curious
just
how
standing? Is he flexing? Like, come on.
how does a statue depict someone who is juggling?
He has a ball in each hand, and he's looking above him.
Like the...
Is there a ball there where he's looking?
He presumably dropped it.
I like how we all just immediately are trying to like picture it. Okay, so back to the dwarf though, who is not juggling.
No.
Is he just in a completely neutral like video game T pose or what?
No, he has his arms out like the gnome does, but there are no balls in them. And instead of looking up, he's looking at his empty hand.
Kind of like... Okay.
And the statue in the top left is is of a round ball merchant with a bag full of round balls. He's a human.
I like how we know that he's a merchant too,
So just a human statue?
Yes,
with balls.
with a sack, and he is holding a round ball from the sack.
Now, is this dwarf actually, like, proper dwarf proportions, unlike the entrance statue?
Looks like it. And the 4 shrines, you are able very quickly, Fenella, to tell who are they dedicated to. Let me check my notes real quick, though.
Okay. What's a puppy? So cute.
Sorry, just trying to make her not bark at everything.
Okay, yes. One is dedicated to Marhana. One is dedicated to Kota and has a small vial on it.
Oh my.
One is dedicated to Zarellan and has a small vial on it. And the other is dedicated to the Obsidian Edge and has nothing on it.
So 2 of them have nothing, and 2 of them have vials?
Yes.
Are the vials empty?
No, they are not.
Can I go to the Zarellan shrine? I want to go up to the Zarellan shrine and look at the vial.
Okay, the vial at the Zarellan shrine has a dark blue liquid in it that you recognize as a healing potion.
Could someone remind me who these gods are?
Zarellan is Fenela's goddess of light and life, often called the Mother. Marhana is the goddess of war and protection. Kota is the divine of nature, and Obsidian Edge is the god of trickery and freedom.
Swell, thanks.
I am going to take some more of the flax seeds that I still have in my pocket. Not all of them, but another portion. And put them on the shrine. And say, thank you for providing, Zarellan. And I will take the vial.
Okay.
And leave the seeds on the shrine.
No Indiana Jones horse shit.
No, she has provided me with a healing potion.
But what if those
Obviously.
seeds could have grown more potions?
Maybe the next adventure I'll get them.
She needs some kind of an offering or like a tribute for gifting me this potion.
Okay, puppy.
I'm gonna look at the other vial.
Okay.
What's that one?
It's orangish, yellowish liquid.
Do I recognize it as anything?
I make a nature check.
14, I think. I don't think I have anything to nature. Oh, 15.
It looks like honey.
Mm.
Bee sugar.
Excuse me. Yes, it looks like bee sugar.
I'm gonna pocket it.
All right. As soon as you touch it without providing some sort of compensation to the altar, the 3 statues begin to move.
Ooh, how exciting.
What did you do?
I'm gonna ready my weapon.
Look around to Silva. What did you do?
I'm
What
gonna
shrine was that?
I'm gonna stand up straight like I didn't do anything. Kind of shrug, look around like I don't know.
Put that back.
Was I able to pick up the vial?
Yeah, you were able to pick it up.
All right, I'm gonna still pocket it.
Put it back.
All right. Everybody, roll initiative, please.
Ugh.
11.
10.
10.
20.
12.
Sorry, it was a natural 20.
Ooh.
So 23.
So sorry, who got the 10s and 11s?
10 for
10.
me.
11.
12.
So you got a 10 also. Also, you got a 10.
Yep. Sorry, yeah.
All right, Silvak, it is your turn. The statues are clearly animate and irate and hostile.
I'm gonna change my mind and put the vial back.
All right, I'm going to call that a bonus action. If you have anything else you'd like to do,
they're clearly made of stone, right?
yes, they very obviously have a high AC.
Wow. I guess I'm gonna pull out a weapon.
Had to take the honey.
I didn't know. I didn't know. So I'm gonna pull out my silver short sword, my brand new thing. Maybe stone is weak to it. I don't know. And I'm gonna look all crazy, wild, like I'm gonna cut someone if they come near me.
Just like,
Aren't you
Okay.
in front of one?
Maybe I'm gonna practice my stabbing.
He's 10 feet at least from all of them. Okay, at this point, the human statue, the merchant, it will. So where are the rest of you guys positioned in this room?
I'm barely inside the
sorry.
entrance.
I'm in front of the Shrine of Zarellan.
All right, that is the one closest to the human statue.
Okay.
So the human. Oh, sorry. What was that?
I think that was to a puppy.
Sorry.
It's all right. All right. So the human statue will walk over to you, Fenella, and it will swing its bag, its stone bag, at you.
I don't like this.
Only this could have been avoided.
Flee for
Why
your
did you
lives.
anger the gods?
All right, it misses, and then it does a backswing, and it misses again.
Hey.
He's
It is-
returned the potion. The honey. Cease your attacks. Return to your place.
It is now Echo's turn.
Well, Echo was over by the door, not caring about these shrines to gods he doesn't really care about. But once these things start chasing after his friends and moving around, he looks at where there was a door and thinks, man, it would be great if we could just get out of here and shut a door. And then he sighs and looks at his bident, which is made of bone. That's not going to hurt stone. Then he looks at his metal silver spear, still not really trusting it's silver. He kind of flicks it. Like, is this hard enough to break? We'll find out. He charges with the spear at the northernmost statue.
All right, that would be the human.
Yep, and he stabs. He stabs Reckless
Ooh.
because I should be doing that every time. It is always worth it. Okay, 18 plus 4 is 22 to hit.
That is a hit.
All right. Oh, 4 points of piercing damage with the shiny spear.
All right. Anything else for us?
That's it.
All right, then it is Mina's turn.
Okay, so the human statue has the bag and a ball in its hand,
Yes.
and the dwarf is empty-handed, and then there's the other one with 2 balls at his.
Yes.
Is the guy that's juggling, is he actually attempting to juggle right now? As he...
Is he just kind of moving his hands like this, but he can't actually toss the balls?
Actually, he looks like he's firmly gripping the balls and angrily scowling at Silvok.
Why
is
are
the
they
next
attacking
target
me?
to him.
Good.
Or the
And
thing
the
deserves
merchant, the merchant has a firm grip on the ball in its hand, or I
It
don't know
looks
how
like
to describe
it-
a firm grip for a stone.
It looks like it used the hand with the ball in it to get extra leverage on the bag as it was swinging it at Fenella.
Are these things attached to them? Like I couldn't pick up the ball in its hand if I wanted to?
Make a perception check.
Someone's about to solve the puzzle way too late.
9.
It's hard to tell.
Okay. And the shrines, I don't know. I can't. I guess I'll try to burn it. We'll throw a firebolt at the northernmost one.
All right, that is the human.
Oh, that was really good. I got a 22 to hit.
That hits.
One second fell. It fell far. Oh, it's all the way under the table. Sorry.
I'm glad I haven't done that yet. I mean, I will eventually, but not yet.
So I have 2 whole sets of dice here. If
I should get
Oh.
another one just for this.
It did 1 fire damage.
All right, there's no bonus to that.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip.
Yeah,
Ah,
no
okay.
bonus.
After that, it is Finola or Osa's turn, whoever wants it.
Have at her.
All right. What table had, or what shrine had the vial of honey been on?
It was on the shrine to Kota, the divine of nature.
Oh, well, that's not going to work. I will say he returned the vial. Nothing is stolen. Offerings have been given. And I guess return to your spots and kind of hit it, and the implication of go back to where you were with my mace. Uh, 13?
13 is insufficient.
Go back.
And it doesn't seem terribly affected by your pep talk either.
I'm trying.
All right, have anything else for us?
No, that's everything.
All right, it's all up to you, Osa.
Great. Yeah, because I definitely have attacks that'll work on these guys.
Fuck them.
Hey?
Wait, don't actually. You don't have to do that. I was just.
I didn't hear what you said anyway.
Oh, good.
So basically, my options are mock the statues or turn invisible and run away. What do you guys?
I know what I would do.
How about I
Both.
Mock and run.
But if you turn invisible and run, you should probably mock
I'm
the
gonna
party.
move towards the door and stand kind of in the general the general area of the door, so I can pop out if I need to. And then I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery. I hope they can hear me.
All right. Who are you casting on?
The one that's attacking Fenella.
All right, so I have a save coming.
Succeed on a Wisdom saving throw.
That was a 12.
It doesn't pass. It gets hit. Okay.
All right.
That's 3 damage, and it has disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Okay. And then it is the gnome's turn. The gnome will saunter on up to Silvok and try to bludgeon him with the ball in its hand.
Good, he deserves it.
That is a 16.
That got me.
For 3 damage.
Okay.
Then we'll try again with the other hand.
We're all gonna die.
That is a 17.
Ugh.
That does another 3 damage.
Why aren't you dodging?
And then the dwarf will... How fast are these guys? Not terribly, but faster than I expected. Okay, this one will approach... this one will approach the door and attack Osa.
Oh, good. Huzzah!
That's a 20 versus AC.
That's a hit.
It did 8 damage.
Mm.
That stings.
And then punches with the other hand. and that is 8. So that's a miss, almost certainly.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Okay, and then we are back to Silvok.
All right. So putting the vial back down did nothing.
Yep.
You've doomed us all. Congrats.
You already done rung that bell.
So out of frustration, I'm gonna pick the vial up again. I'm gonna kind of duck out of the way, try to dodge the statue a little bit, get punched in the head anyway. I'm gonna grab the vial. I'm gonna throw it at the obsidian's altar.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, it hits the altar. The glass shatters, and the altar is covered in a sticky, a yellowish substance.
All right, and then I'm going. Well, what would you call that? My bonus action?
Because I'm just completely baffled by it, I'll call it a free action.
Where
All right,
is
I'm
this
gonna
going?
disengage and move out of the way. I'm gonna move up to the one that everyone's currently engaging in, the one with the bag, the merchant.
All
I'm
right.
gonna stand next to Echo, and I'm gonna, I guess, try to use. He had some luck with these silvered weapons. I guess they are good against stone. I'm gonna take a swing.
Minimal.
I'm gonna try to cut that rock.
These poor
right.
weapons.
And you're able to dash with your rogue nonsense? Or rather,
bonus action,
disengage.
disengage.
Okay.
Correct.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and make your attack. And it is engaged when melee with party members.
Right. It doesn't give me advantage though. 18 plus 5, so
That's a hit.
23. All right. And he said it's a short sword.
Yes.
1d6. Okay, so with the sword, I rolled a 6 plus 3 is 9 damage with the short sword attack, and then my sneak attack damage is 7 additional.
Okay.
Oh, and for what it's worth, I tried to aim for a wrist to try to disarm it if possible. If I could fracture the bag off of its arm, that would be convenient.
Yeah, you do enough damage to break the stone there, and the bag falls to the floor.
Is it a
With a loud
stone
thud.
bag or like?
Yes, it's a stone bag
Okay.
because it's a statue.
Well,
When it
I mean, statues can hold things other than stone.
When it was swung, did it move like cloth or like stone?
Like stone.
Not as magical as I had hoped.
Okay, and then it is that statue's turn. It will look at you, Silvok, and then punch you with the stub that was its hand. 18.
That's a hit.
All right, it hits you for 4, and then it will punch you with the other hand. Or fail to, rather. And then it is Echo's turn. This human statue, by the way, is crumbling. It's very bad off. It's just bad,
Okay.
bad workmanship.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna stab it in the face. In its stony face. Recklessly.
Oh, wait, it had disadvantage. I'm going to re-roll that attack against you, Gog, that hit.
why do I have
Just
disadvantage?
ship it to the next attack. Well, nah, it'll probably die. It's up to you.
It hit. It actually crit with the other one, so
18 to stab it in the face.
that is one stabbed face.
All right. Oh yeah, that's a 1 on the damage die for 3 piercing damage.
All
Woohoo!
right.
That's all I got.
All right, it looks like it's a rough breeze away from crumbling, and then it is.
I blow at it.
Did Ka freeze?
Yeah, you froze for me.
I think it's probably my turn next, I think.
I had an
Oh
11.
no, it's Mina's. Right.
Yeah, it is Mina's turn. Am I still frozen?
Nope, you're back.
Nope,
We
you're
got you
good.
back.
Where's the gnome and the dwarf in the room?
They are on the dwarf is by the door punching at Osa, and the gnome is still under the bottom left corner, punching at what was the area that Silvok occupied.
Did on the last round did I notice if my fire damage was very effective at all in hurting this?
It definitely hurt it. It wasn't immune or resistant.
Well, now I'm torn. Okay, well, we'll just cast Firebolt at that sucker again.
At the human again?
Well, yeah, I only got a 12 or a 13 this time though.
It goes wide and hits the wall, but it doesn't hit the altar of a god, so you're better than Silvok.
Yay! That is my turn.
All right, and then it is Fenela's turn.
I'll try to hit it with my mace again.
All right.
That is a 20, not natural, just 20.
That hit, and you're hitting the human?
Yeah. Yes, I am. For 5?
Okay, it stops moving, and then just kind of falls to the side, and parts of it break off. It is no longer hostile.
Oh, what have I done? I'm destroying a god's temple right now. This is what we have to do.
And then it is Osa's turn.
Of course it is.
Oh. Can I, like, turn and start
sorry.
walking towards, like, Osa?
Yes, you may. Sorry, I didn't mean to steal
Towards
your
the
turn from you.
door.
Towards the door. Stomping. I'm not happy.
All right, and then it is all up to Osa.
Cool. There's 2 left.
There are. One, the dwarf was punching you for recreation, and the gnome is still in the bottom left corner.
It's punching me.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it was punching me. Yeah, let's kill the one that's punching me. That's a good idea. I just had a brain fart and forgot the entire battle apparently. Well, apparently you can hear, so let's do dissonant whispers.
All right.
So discordant melody, blah blah, wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
It got a -2.
A -2.
That's
Incredible.
impressive.
So that's 3d6. 1, 3, 7. And it has, so that's 7 damage, and it has to use reaction far away as speed allows.
From you?
Yes.
Okay.
It has to run away.
Do we get opportunity attacks when it does that?
I have to imagine you will. Okay, so is that the end of your turn, Osa?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, the gnome statue is going to saunter on over and try to punch Echo in the back of the knee.
Bring it.
15.
You brought it.
All right, that was for 8 damage.
Okay.
And he goes for the other one because he's just a little asshole. All right, but that is a miss.
Surprise, I only have 1 knee.
I didn't know that about you. Oh.
All right, and then the dwarf will. I'm sorry. Is the condition frightened?
Osa?
Huh?
the condition on the dwarf statue? Is it frightened?
I don't think it's frightened. It just says it moves away.
All right. Well, it's immune to frightened, but it's not immune to walking away. So it
Well,
will.
what was the spell?
Dissonant whispers.
I think that might be frightened.
While they're looking that up, I'm curious, how do the statues move? Do they just walk, like, or do they kind of slide?
They walk, but like they have really like starchy underwear. Like it's really long, exaggerated steps.
It doesn't
So-
say anything about being frightened in the book.
Just terrible pain moves away.
Well, it's a discordant melody that racks it with pain, so I don't know. Maybe it
Yeah.
just messes with its mind and it tries to escape.
It's not actually frightened. You're correct.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for questioning you.
It would frighten me.
Well, it's good to
Question
know.
the book.
I'm frightened now. So yeah,
It's true. I did get these cards off the internet, so you never know if some of the wording might have been changed.
All right, so it about faces and tries to run away from Osa as much as Stone can run, and Osa, you get an opportunity attack against it. And Fenella, did you move all the way to be adjacent to Osa? Okay, yeah, you can do it too.
If it
and,
was like, if I had the movement, I was moving all the way.
all right,
It's
and
not that big of a room.
No.
Yeah,
I
and
should've.
Mina, you're there too if you wanted to for some reason punch at this statue.
Oh. I super missed. Just like, whew, why is it moving? Why is it walking away?
Is it a 4 die?
That was a 4, yeah. So that's 8 from me, if that counts.
It counts, but isn't sufficient. So
Oh.
the statue is able to.
Sorry,
Wow.
that wasn't my d20. I just assumed that it was hit if opportunity.
Oh,
Sorry,
Well,
that's an 18.
that's a hit. Yeah, you did 4
Then 8
damage to it.
damage from my dagger that I never use.
Okay.
Attack of opportunity. See opportunity attack. Thanks.
That takes us to Silvok. You are nearest to the gnome, which is punching at Echo's knees.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna move over there to that one, and I'm gonna cut him.
All right.
Simple as that. That will be a 17. Yes.
17 is not sufficient.
All right.
Ooh.
Then I'm gonna use my bonus action to tell Echoes to go for its knees, see how it likes it, and give him advantage on the next attack roll.
Sweet.
Nice.
That's it.
All right. Now it is Echo's turn.
I swing low, going for the knees. At advantage. It's a natural 19 on the die. So I assume that hits.
It does.
And hey, that's better. 8 damage, piercing.
All right. It looks down at its knees in shock. And then it is Mina's turn.
Just because I really want to do this to see what happens, I'm going to cast Minor Illusion while it's looking down at its knees. And I'm going to make one of the balls, one of these stone balls, as if he was juggling it. It's going to fall from the sky onto the ground, and it's going to roll between his legs. And that is my action for this turn.
Okay. We'll see how he reacts to that on his turn.
If he has a
And then
turn.
it is Fenella's turn. The dwarf just ran away from you, but you couldn't club it.
It was surprisingly speedy and agile, and yes,
No,
definitely.
it wasn't.
It really was.
I imagine it swaying its legs like Cotton Hill when he's trying to walk.
Very similar.
It's probably why it was hard to hit. I'll hold out my hand and try to envelop it in some radiant flame. Or
All right.
sacred in this case.
Sure.
It needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
14.
Ugh.
Did a
It's
cartwheel out
really
of that fire.
dexterous. Look, All right, I'll start like stomping back to where it's run away to.
Okay. Osa, your turn.
I never know what to do. It's like I've got one spell basically that I can use. So I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on. I'll pick one at random.
Gnome.
No. Is the one that attacked me last that ran away. I'd like to viciously mock it. Say its mother was a sponge or something.
Okay.
Fair.
Yeah. Wisdom saving throw, please.
-1.
Fabulous. I'm gonna assume that's a hit, and it gets 2 damage. And disadvantage on the next attack roll.
All right. I have a question about the Dissonant Whispers you cast on it. How long does that effect last where it runs out?
I think it's just after the attack. It uses its reaction to move as far away.
Okay. Is that your turn?
I think that's my turn.
Okay. The gnome is going to look up at your knee, completely ignoring the illusory ball, and then punch at your knee, Echo, just because someone's gotta, right?
Yeah.
That's it misses with its first swing. And gets a 13 on the second swing.
Ooh, I step over it.
All right.
Step over him entirely.
And then the dwarf will do another about face and march back over to avenge its mother's honor and punch at you, Osa.
So it walks right by me?
Were you in between it and?
Yeah, I stomped after it because I missed it twice.
Oh, right. In that case, it will come after you. And it will punch at your precious face, despite you not insulting its mother.
No.
That's 12 on the first.
No.
9 on the second.
No.
And then it is Silvok's turn.
All right, I'm gonna avenge Echo's knees. Where did I put my 20? Go. That's 24.
Just barely.
All right, for the stab or slash, that is a 9 plus the sneak attack is another 4.
It is no longer animate and falls over.
Yay.
Oh, I was going for the knees. By the
In
way,
that case, the legs break off of it before it does so.
good.
Does it tip then?
Finally, you do something right.
I've done like a heinous amount of damage this fight.
Yeah, and who started the fight?
I'm pretty sure the statue started it.
Someone
I didn't do
is going to
anything.
be apologizing to Kota after this.
Just Kota? You don't think anybody else in here?
Everyone
Moving on.
else. All of them. Maybe not Marhana, but everyone else.
Then it is Echo's turn. Echo, there's a statue of a legless gnome in front of you in a heap on the ground.
Yep. It's still moving, right?
It is not.
Oh. So,
I
where
just
are
thought
the
you'd
other
like to know.
Okay.
The other statue is engaged with Fenella. The only remaining one is the
Yeah.
dwarf.
I go over there and I swing recklessly.
I
That's not good.
forgot to cheer you on. Sorry.
15.
15 is not enough.
All right. I stab and scrape the point of the spear across the stone with a horrible screech.
And
Was
then
that
it is
necessary? Really
his Mina's turn.
necessary?
All right, I'm gonna run over to one of these rubble piles and try to pick up the ball. Am I able to?
Oh, that's a good
Yeah,
idea.
yeah, you're able to get a very smooth stone ball from the merchant's corpse.
I feel very bad for the dwarf that didn't have a ball this entire time, and I want to hand it to him nicely as an offer.
Okay, so you put you go over and try to put the ball in its hand.
Yes, but quickly, and I get away as soon as he either takes it or doesn't. I kind of just like drop it in the air, hoping.
Okay, yeah, he catches it.
I just look at this like,
All right,
I gave him a
Fenella.
weapon.
Fenella, it's your turn now.
Oh, I hope he throws it at you.
Oh, he's gonna throw it at me and it will hit. I'm gonna try and hit it with my mace.
All right,
A 20.
He just wanted a ball.
that's a hit.
For 2. 2 damage.
Okay. And then it is Osa's turn.
Osa.
Yep. Vicious mockery.
All right.
That's all I got.
Your video's frozen, by the way.
Yep.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Hang on. Let me.
All right, but it's making a wisdom check, right?
I think so.
It's another negative.
Yeah, wisdom
skill.
check. Wisdom saving throw.
It fails.
Cool. 4 damage.
Okay. Then it is the dwarf's turn. And it has disadvantage on attacks.
From Vicious Mockery, yes.
Right. It is going to throw this ball as hard as it can at Mina's knee.
I thought it was going to be at, like, my face. I really
What?
did think it was going to be
Why
at my
me?
face.
I was so nice to.
What's with the kneecapping, man?
It's these statues. I don't know what to tell you.
Maybe they're trying to get us to, like, kneel down and, like, be reverent to...
The
I
ball
don't
gets
know.
lodged into the wall behind Mina at roughly knee height.
My eyes like flare up. You can almost see sparks and fire. As I'm like, I will never ever do anything nice for you again.
And then it is Silvok's turn.
All right, I'm going to run over to the remaining statue, being the one who started this whole mess. I'm going to be the one that finishes it. And I'm going to chop at a knee.
Critical fail.
And that is not going to be enough. And then I'll try to goad Echo into going for the knees as well.
Goad me. Wow.
Get the knees. You got to get the knees.
So, let me. You are using the help action on him?
Yes.
Okay. You're not just saying the word knees at him a whole lot.
Knees.
All right. Then
Knees.
it is Echo's turn.
My turn?
Yes.
Oh, look, it has knees! All right, with advantage, that's a natural 18 on the die.
That is the hit.
Losing the dice. Oh, that is an 8 maximum damage for 10 piercing damage.
Woo.
All right. This statue is badly off. It was definitely the hardiest of the three statues, but it is approaching the end of its existence. It is now Mina's turn.
All right, we're gonna cast a firebolt at this thing, but it's gonna be the biggest firebolt you've ever seen. In
You
this
can do it.
entire campaign. All right. Ooh, natural 19. That is
You hit it.
for 3 damage.
Ooh,
All
that's
right.
it's an ember. That's actually pretty good.
But I aim it
Biggest
at its
ember.
knees.
Of course.
Only one can win at the knee fighting game, and it will be.
All right, and then it is Fenela's turn. You know what you must do.
Should have just left an offering for it, but no, just take the vial for 21.
You hit.
5 damage.
Okay, it is barely hanging together now. And then it is Osa's turn.
Cool. Can I run at it with my dagger?
You may.
Yay! I'm gonna run at it with my dagger. That's 19.
You hit it, and regardless of what damage you roll, you kill it because it has 1 hit point. Would you like to
Cool.
roll damage anyway?
Nah, it's chill, man.
We can see
I
how
don't want to
much
waste my
damage
good
you
rolls
do.
on this.
I have to assume that you went for its knee.
You can make whatever assumption you want. I probably
Go for the elbow.
go for the elbow. Go for the eyes, boo.
The elbow's just the knee of the arm.
The
I mean, it's
statues.
dead. Does it matter? I probably went for its face. Let's be honest.
Yeah, it is. It falls over like the others. All of the statues are no longer hostile. This room is returned to peace.
I spit on the statue.
Oh,
Wow.
Spoke too soon.
that's a little bit excessive.
I
And
point
the
to
statue
Silva.
reforms.
All the statues reform. in Mega knee.
I point to Silvok and say, "You go
What'd I do?
apologize now. All
Apologize
of the
to
gods,
what?
apologize to them now."
What are you doing, puppy?
And then I expect you to do that. And when you're done, at least 2 minutes, or then come out of the room, and I'll walk away.
I roll my eyes and say, I'm sorry to all the gods.
Nope, the proper ones. I'll yell over my shoulder.
Do I even know the gods' names?
Yeah, you probably heard her ramble on about him at some point near the last couple weeks.
Also, you live in a society that believes in them, so
I probably don't pay attention to that.
It's for nerds.
I mean, I know who Adam and Eve are, and I'm not Christian. Like, I don't know. That's just my rationale.
They're not gods. I'm just
No,
going to
but,
point that
they're,
out.
They're part of Christian lore, right? You know who the
I
general
get your
like,
point.
Yeah.
right?
It's in popular culture.
Popular culture in the Stone Age.
All right, so I am heading out, and I'm kind of grumpy, and I look towards the next door. Wait, how's
Alright, so-
everyone feeling?
I wouldn't mind a little
wanted to
rest.
look
I'm
at
at
the
like
other-
half health.
I wanted to look at the other shrine.
I think I got a couple concussions.
Couple concussions. Yep. That sounds about right.
I want to look at the shrine to Marhana before I leave.
All right. It's mostly bare stone slab.
Was there any sign of a vial being here before?
Like a dust ring.
Somebody spilled a bunch of honey all over one of the altars, but besides that,
We
go
thank
ahead
the
and-
gods.
I
so
thought it would
how-
be funny.
How would you like to search? Would you like to search for magical presences or use a perception check?
A perception check.
All right, yeah, do that.
18.
All right, and what are you looking for?
I'm just looking if there was a vial or maybe some writing that was on this.
Oh, you're looking for so with an 18, you find a lot of very faint scratches into the stone, like some hard things had been pressed on there gently and left there. You also find a little bit of the reddish brown residue on there, but nothing else. No signs of any vials.
Okay, I'm done with this room. Can we get a nice room? No cubes, no mean statues.
It's always the
Nice.
snow room.
Grump out too.
I want to go back to the snow room.
I have good news for you. There's a door just outside.
If it's got more statues, I'm not going in.
I'm gonna go look to see if there's a door in that door frame.
Can we have dinner soon? I know we need to keep going, but I'm getting kind of hungry, and
We just spent an hour
I forgot
sitting
to
around in that
eat.
room.
You have the shiny blue-green stuff that you like to eat in your pocket.
I won't
Green
say anything
sugar.
else.
I wonder what kind of a dosage you need for copper poisoning.
Ooh, that's
I
a
didn't
good.
eat it,
That's
I
an
just
important
tasted it.
question.
I'm gonna Google it. How many
Did
pennies do you
Fenella
have?
survive?
We don't have pennies in Canada, but it's fine.
Okay, so the door does not have the door frame rather does not have a door, and you're able to look into the room. It is
Alright.
full of tables, a little bit more of that broken residue, and there's a door to the north east.
So
Those
just
are
tables along the outside wall and some of that weird orangey residue.
Yeah, that's all you see initially.
Okay, I'm gonna keep walking and check the other door.
All right, as you were walking, you. All right, so this is a little bit awkward. What do you have in terms of footgear, Echo?
I have pads, because I'm a cat, and I have claws. And
you hear you hear a cracking sound as you walk, and there's some sharp pain as little broken vials and bottles.
sorry, I didn't see them
They're clear.
in my dark vision.
It's dark. You got low light vision. That's the best you got right here.
I have dark vision.
Yeah, I know, but this place is completely dark, so you have low light vision effectively.
That's not how dark vision works.
You're not how dark vision works.
Okay, I stop.
Right.
I look at the floor.
It's large piles of this stuff litter the floor. You take no damage.
Of broken glass.
Yes.
There's broken. I don't even know what this is.
You broke it though.
It's shards of stuff. It's like
Shards of
rock,
stuff.
but it's clear.
Like
I
ice?
bend down. I pick some up.
The ground is sharp over here.
It's not cold like ice,
Oh, look.
but it looks like ice.
Is it like the ceiling? Like
I don't know.
up at the very top. That
Maybe.
I'll go look at it and see if it's the same.
No, the ceiling was smooth and magical. This
Well-
is painful.
Is there like a smell associated with whatever came out of the not cold ice?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, that landed on an edge. If you can believe it. Perception 14.
You're definitely smelling some things, but you can't really place them.
Okay. Is it like, if you had to describe it as like pleasant versus unpleasant, like sour, sweet?
It's definitely like something kind of rancid.
Okay.
That's nice.
I'm gonna stay back.
I'm actually gonna wander into that room to the south that we just walked right past and take a look in there.
What room is it?
The
Is it-
table room.
The table room, yes.
That's the one people are in, right?
Echo
No,
continue down
I-
the hall.
Yeah.
I'll probably have
Oh,
walked
yeah.
into the other room.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. I believe the glass is in that room. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
So
I will have helped crunch it to pieces.
do I anomalously step on the same glass in a different place?
Probably, but you're probably wearing shoes, like not
Yeah.
like somebody who's not a lunatic.
Okay, so yeah.
I'm a cat.
Did you just call one of your players a lunatic?
If you're walking around a dungeon barefoot, what am I supposed to call you?
I'm a
A
cat.
tabaxi.
Okay, so all the broken potions are in here. Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay, never mind on my meandering then.
All right.
I'd like to have a look around this room, kind of. If there are there some that are not broken?
Give a perception check.
Can we all perceive?
Sure.
20, but just 20, like not a
21.
You're able to find a few different sized beakers and vials that are not destroyed.
Well, these break easily, and I don't really like. They're neat to look at, but they break really easily. Also, they smell bad.
Only when you break them.
I don't want these.
Did they taste bad?
I'm not tasting them.
You want to taste them?
They smell bad. No. I'll just
You're welcome to try. I am not going to stop you.
put them down on a shelf and then like carry or floor or somewhere and then continue after Echo.
So, are they the same kind of vials that were in that other room on the altars?
Yeah, they look very similar.
So one of them had honey. One of them was a blue potion. What are these ones? Describe some others. Which one am I downing?
None of these
Oh, no.
have any substance in them. But there's in many of them there's a residual stink.
Never mind. I'm not gonna drink stink.
You sure?
Maybe it's aged well. Don't do it.
No, I'm good.
All right, so you guys continue on the circular hallway to the door on the east there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's also that other door in that room, the potion room.
There is another door in there?
Yeah,
Yes.
on the far right
The
side.
northeast corner.
Oh. I'm following after Echo.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, he
There's a
smashes
door
things
back.
good.
There's another door in the room. I don't know if we want to go through
Oh.
it. I don't know what's in there.
Let me see what's in here first, and I go to the easternmost door in the circular hallway.
And you open that sucker.
Yes, gently, kindly.
Gently. Okay.
Very gingerly kicks it open while screaming.
Quiet.
Don't think that's what I said, but
Oh.
It's a big room. That's
Oh.
a lot of room. In fact, I need to move my
Oh
screen
my.
over to see the rest of it.
Holy crap.
Wow, this is a lot of room.
So this opens up into a area outside.
Oh.
Ah. Like a courtyard, kind of a.
Yeah, it's surrounded by walls, And inside, you can see a huge collection of trees and plants.
Cool.
That's interesting.
What's up? I mean,
Not much.
what is? Can't believe I walked myself right in that. What? Is there a sky? Is it a greenhouse
outside.
kind of thing,
I would assume
or is it
because,
open sky?
It's an open sky.
like,
Okay.
we can see the sky. That's why we know we're outdoors. If there's walls.
Additionally, immediately to the left of the door that was just opened, on the north side, there is a small 3 foot by 3 foot square with ruins, which is now familiar to you guys as what that one illusory gnome came out of at the front.
Oh, I'll go over to it.
Okay.
I'll join her.
Yeah, when you stay within its proximity for a little bit, the blue sparks start to appear, and then an illusion that looks like the one you saw at the front appears.
Greetings. Where are we?
Mm,
Can you tell me about these trees, this place? This one doesn't seem to be working as well as the other one. Hello?
There's like a bad connection or something.
Can I, like, kick it to try to get it to work better?
Well, that always works.
do you
I tried
kick?
turning it off and on again.
Do you kick the hologram or the pedestal it's on?
You don't know what a hologram
Hopefully
is.
the pedestal.
All right.
Like,
Yes.
give it a couple of taps.
Okay.
Hello.
Garden.
Oh, how useful. It's a garden.
I'm in
It's like talking to Small Thought all over again.
Why is there a snow room here? That didn't sound right. That didn't sound good at all.
All right, that answered a lot of questions. I'm gonna go to that doorway in the north.
All right.
I'm just gonna open it.
Before you do that, Silvak, can you make a perception check for me?
Sure thing. 14.
All right. As you are approaching that door, you see some very still objects further to the east of the room,
Mm-hmm.
or rather the courtyard. You see them out of the corner of your eye. You look over, and they appear to be squirrels and small birds lying incorrectly on the floor, being perfectly still.
Lying incorrectly in what way?
Like this.
Like
They're not alive?
like they're dead?
Kind of like that. Their legs are not in contact with the floor, but are still rigid and spread out.
So as if they had turned into stone and then fell over.
Yes.
Kinda. I'm gonna point it out.
Lovely.
All right, you guys can see that they actually are stone. Silvak had a little bit of trouble because of his vision.
They're little statues. Wait. Why would... Are there stone statues in the garden? I'll ask the gnome.
Statues in Lisk.
I don't think there are statues. Can I tell if that was a no? Because it's and the other one, I think when it said no, did it sound?
Yeah, that's roughly what you call from your interactions with the first one.
Much quieter, I'll say, there are no statues that are in the garden.
What was
Mainly
that
to
last,
echo.
the lisk part? No statues except the hydralisk?
My thought was
don't give it any ideas now.
obelisks are less scary.
Evolution complete.
Can I nature check based on my experiences in the wild what it might be saying when it says isk?
Yes,
Lisk?
certainly.
Because the player knows what it's saying.
Yes. Go ahead and make a nature check.
Sure, there it is. Oh yeah, 18 on the die for a 19.
Ooh.
Yes, you're familiar with creatures in the valley called basilisks that are big, beefy lizards with 8 legs.
Yeah.
How beefy?
It's where silver comes from.
Just so swole.
Everyone, please. We have 2 options. Option one. We fight and kill a historic, glorious battle.
Return to stone.
Or 2, we leave right now.
2.
I am like.
So we're familiar with yeah, we're all familiar with basilisks. We're just here.
At least Echo is, if you guys want to. But yeah, Echo knows that they. It would be nature.
Nature. Oh.
I'll turn around and start. If Mina's behind me, start pushing her towards the door.
Okay. So,
I'm okay with fighting.
We can come.
We can
back
do it. I'm
later.
sure we can do it.
Have
They're
fun.
bleeding.
I'm
Look
walking
at
in.
them.
What are bleeding?
I'll like try to point out. Let me see. Osa's super injured, I think.
Yeah,
They'll be
I'm not
fine.
doing so hot.
They'll be fine.
I am exhausted and hungry.
So, just a random question: did I get a silver weapon last week when I was not present?
There were only 3.
Never mind.
There's a short sword, a spear, and a light hammer.
You're not alone, though.
I'm just saying we can do it, and we can, it will be a great tale to tell. Also, if we want to move here, like we've said, we'll have to deal with it eventually.
Oh, we do need to deal with it eventually.
Well, we can have some help the next time we're back here.
We don't have to deal with it eventually. Someone does.
Someone does.
You want to?
It's a fair.
You want someone else to get the kill?
Where are the someones?
What are you talking about? What is here? What battle?
It's like a
Buff lizard?
it's like a lizard, but big. And it's got a big long jaw that munches. It's got a tail that might slap you a little bit. It's got 6, 8 legs.
So it's just a big lizard. You can handle it on your own. And I'm gonna walk towards the door to the north.
Echo, you are certainly aware of its property of turning its prey into stone and then eating the stone.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I'm not trying to oversell this fight.
You can kill the lizard. It sounds like you've got it. I'm gonna open up this door that we haven't explored.
You open up
Okay,
the door.
I guess we're going with option 2. Everyone, just back away.
I'll back away.
At least until we're healed.
And I'm keeping an eye on the courtyard until we get through a door.
Okay.
Just
Well, we
saying
should
though,
come back here,
we can
right?
take it.
We can. We should. We have to.
I mean, we can take it right now. It's fine. We'll be fine.
I cannot make them stop bleeding right now.
Good luck.
They should make themselves stop bleeding.
I could do that. But
Okay, we're at the north door.
Okay. When you open it, it's
A
just
basilisk comes out.
no, it's just 8 feet high of basilisk. So they just pour out the door. All right, this seems like a good spot to take our 5-minute break. How's that sound to you guys?
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
Be back in 5.
Welcome back. We are done with our break. The party has just decided to not heroically fight a basilisk. And in their infinite cowardice, have decided to open up the door at the north end of this courtyard they are in. Roughly there. Sound about right?
Yes.
Yep.
And you open it from the courtyard. You don't go around the hall into the.
From the courtyard.
Oh,
All right.
Oh boy.
You open the door, which is still very much intact. You see a largely intact room that has several long tables and many chairs gathered around the tables, and a little elevated area to the northwest with one of those pillars on, or one of those little platforms, those 3 foot by 3 foot rune filled platforms.
Oh. I'm marching up to that. Although keeping an eye out for a very large lizard, because I don't know, maybe it can open doors. Some stuff got in here that I didn't expect to have been behind closed doors.
Yeah, I'm gonna look around the room. You want me to do a
Alright.
perception?
Yeah.
Natural 20
Ooh.
for 21.
All right. Due to subtle clues like stains and markings on the tables, you believe that this was some sort of dining area. Fenella, you go up to the
A
lizard
waste of a
platform.
20.
You stay there for a little bit, and
I'm closing the door, by the way.
by door, I assume you mean the basilisk that is pretending to be a door this whole time.
Yes.
Okay, it's closed. Fenella, when you interact with when you go up to the platform and wait for a short period of time, the blue sparks appear and a little gnome appears, but he's wearing some sort of wide-brimmed hat now.
The same
you
gnome,
always
different
have-
hat?
That's a.
Yes.
Did you always have a hat? I haven't
What
seen
can
you
I
with a
get
hat.
you?
You want?
Can you juggle?
I can do anything for you, sweetheart.
Oh my god. I'm living
Burn
with this
it.
accent.
Burn it.
What are you? Who are you? Why are you talking normally? You are talking normally. Am I just hearing? I'm not hearing things, am I? This is normal. Is
Who's
this
talking
normal?
normally now?
Hi.
Pancakes?
Yes,
I
please.
don't under pancakes.
He holds out its hand, and Mina, you're able to detect a conjuration spell where a ceramic plate appears, and then a hump of rotting plant matter is on top of it. Pancakes!
It's poison. Don't eat it.
And it extends its hand out to you, Fenella.
I'll
You can-
take the plate and be like, this smells not good.
It certainly does not smell good.
This is a really nice plate, though.
Why, thank you.
Do you have a name?
People call me Shinkin.
What?
Come
People
again?
call me Shinkin, ma'am.
Shinkin.
Are you a vampire?
No, sir.
What?
Where are we? What is this?
You're in the cafeteria. The Fort of Stars.
The cafeteria of what?
Fort of the Stars, young man.
I'm not a man. I'm a priestess. A court of what is the court of stars?
They guard the realms.
Realms. What realms?
All of them.
There's
Is that what the snow room is?
why is there what is the snow room? That's a
Do
good
you mean
question,
the rec
Rosa.
room?
The rec room.
What is a rec room? Everything here is in pieces and wrecked. I don't understand. That could be any room.
Maintenance is overdue. I'll admit it.
Maintenance. There are no realms. There isn't a realm, is there? I'm not. There's Tana.
Would you like a pancake?
They are broken. They're rotting. This is not. I assume that's food, because it's a cake.
What can I get for you?
Does any.
Do you know about the basilisk?
Pancakes.
Basilisk in the garden.
Yes, the basilisk in the garden.
Yeah.
They moved in a couple years ago.
They.
Maintenance should have done something about it.
This is a good. What would maintenance have done about it exactly?
What is maintenance?
I don't know.
Capture and release.
Capture and release.
You can't release a basilisk onto the into the valley. No. 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 No.
Not into the valley.
Where?
Where?
Do you know?
Underdark.
Underdark.
What is Underdark?
Heck's the Underdark.
What is the Underdark?
She's a very
Underdark.
knowledgeable waiter.
Underdark is one of the realms, sir.
Ah. It's a place. The
What
realms
is
are
our
places.
realm that we're from?
Where's
Which realm is this?
This is the cafeteria.
What? Sorry, she was coughing. Can you...
This is the cafeteria.
The cafeteria is a realm?
What can I get you?
Pancakes.
Thank you.
Sure, did you
We'll
say
be
something?
back later.
I was muted. I've just been kept every time he says, "What can I get you?" I've said meat.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh
Sorry,
yes,
sorry.
yes.
Oh, no.
I didn't hear that. Yeah, it
Oh,
holds
no.
it at its hand. A little plate appears, and there's some foul-smelling black hard stuff in the center of it, and it extends its hand to you.
Can I have some fresh meat?
Freshest around. Thank you.
you're welcome.
I take it.
it might be speaking in sentences, but I think it's broken.
Yes, sir.
Do you
I'll
know
just,
how
like,
we can
adjust my
fix
mask a
you?
bit.
Maintenance is overdue. Runes need work. Also, basilisks.
How
I-
how many?
Just a breeding pair.
How many seasons has the... Do we use years? I don't remember. How many years, seasons, whatever unit of time have these basilisks been here?
1,374 days.
3 years? No,
Well-
that's more than 3 years. I'm trying to do that in my head. 6 years?
Like, how long is a year on this
Like-
planet? Does she know something I don't?
Well, how long are growing seasons? How many days are in a growing season, and how many?
What can I get you?
I think we should go. Let's go find the snow room again.
What's the? Oh no, I already asked what the Court of Stars was. What's a rec
Okay.
room?
The rec room is for entertainment, sir.
Oh, it's you wreck stuff.
Yeah, you rec. That explains a lot. Just saying. And the fires.
It's currently not functioning properly. The last setting was winter morning.
Snow room.
It's the snow room. It's always. Is it always this winter morning? What can it be? Where it? I don't. Oh.
Are you okay?
No, I'm broken. I don't understand what to do anymore. Can it be not winter morning?
Not without maintenance.
Where do we get maintenance? Who are the maintenance?
Maintenance is Jinkin.
What's a Jinkin? What's Jinkin?
I think
responsible
so.
for all magic apparatus.
Can I like history check?
Oh,
the
this is
runes?
all magic.
Well, yeah, the runes, like it's not real. Well, I mean it's real, but it's not. I don't really know how it works.
That explains why the food's bad. It's magic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, you want to do a history check, Osa?
Could I
Yes.
do it?
Sorry,
like to as
15.
Or what were you doing the check on?
The word maintenance.
All right, it's like when you maintain a road or maintain your weapon. I'm guessing it's something like that.
But large scale.
You
I'd
need
like
people
to.
dedicated to it.
I just want to know if I know what it means.
I'll say yeah.
I'm familiar with it in this context.
Could I do?
Probably not exactly this context, but something similar. Sorry, go ahead, Fenella.
I'd like to do a history check on the Jinkin. What is
All right,
what is a
on
Jinkin?
Shinken?
A Genkin?
Yeah, go ahead. What'd you get?
12.
No, it's a history check.
Yep.
Doesn't ring any bells.
No.
I'm gonna ask. You got anything to drink?
Yes, sir. And it pulls out its hand, and a mug appears, and it has the same rotting material as the pancake was, and it hands it to you.
So I'm going to history check the same thing that Fenella did, and I got a 22.
Okay, let me double check something really quick.
Thank
I'm
you
gonna set
for
that
the
right
rotting
down.
Food.
Before you let me hold on to this too long, I'm gonna set it down.
Okay. All right, sorry, I need to just check a thing. Because I'm a thing checker.
I hope Jinkin didn't get eaten by vampires.
So say we all.
I hope he did.
You would.
We could have had fresh food, though.
I can get my own fresh food.
We could go kill
All
the
you gotta do is
basilisks.
ask.
What are you barking at, dog?
So how many basilisks do you think they could produce in 1,000 days?
Oh, there's only 2. It's a breeding pair.
Yes.
So sorry, what was that? It was 23.
It was a
Wait.
22.
22. Yeah.
All right. You've never heard of Jinkin,
Cool. Good to know.
but whoops. Sorry. But you also No, sorry, never
I
mind.
broke the DM, I'm sorry.
Have you ever heard of Ekaterina?
Princess? I haven't seen her in years.
She's a princess.
Sometimes.
Well,
Sometimes.
how are you sometimes a princess and sometimes not? Aren't you just that?
First she was a princess, then she was a queen, then she was a princess.
Why how do you get demoted?
Oh, gnomes are so freaking weird.
I mean, it's the first thing to give us information. We should talk to it. Yes?
It's a ghost. You even trust the ghost?
No. Well, it's a magic.
Even worse.
Not
All
all
right.
Magic
magic
Ghost,
is
at your
bad.
service.
What else has moved in here besides the basilisks?
There are some cubes.
Check.
There are some rust monsters, a rust
Check.
beast.
Check.
What is rust?
Rust is oxidation of ferrous.
What did you call me?
I think he might have called you feral.
I called you pancakes, sir.
I don't like this place.
Have you heard of the torches of Zarella?
Oh, good.
Sure have. They were all kept here.
They were all kept here.
All 6 of them.
Were.
6. There's 6. I need to write this down.
And since you said were, where are they now?
I don't know. Different masters took them at different times.
Different masters. Do you know who the last master was?
Last master was Master He did not take one. There were no remaining.
When was that?
Error.
What?
You broke
Howdy,
it.
y'all. What can I get you?
Can I do an Arcana check? I want to see if there's something I can detect why these things are broken.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's because they're assholes. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh,
14.
It's difficult to tell. You look at the runes on the platform, and some of them are just worn. Some of them you can't even tell what they are supposed to be when they're fully intact. You think it's just time. These were not intended to be spells that lasted hundreds of years.
I'm getting
Do you-
distinct Mass Effect vibes from this.
Do you know what these runes should have been if I were to recreate them, Mr. Sir?
Sorry, ma'am, sir. I just work the cafeteria.
Ghost, how do we free you from your bondage?
Pancakes.
What are these pancakes you speak of?
They're
I'll like move my plate over to echo this.
I take the pancakes and I throw it at the ghost.
Poor ghost.
Please save your complaints for the chef.
Ghost, who is this chef who has bonded you?
Is the chef alive?
No,
Okay. How did he die?
the stampede.
What's the stampede? Pray tell.
When the Underdark was fleeing, but our basement was not open to them.
Why was the Underdark
Sorry.
was a realm and it was fleeing, and there was a stampede to get not to it?
That's right.
What was it fleeing?
The freeze.
Oh. We wouldn't. I know about the freeze. Yes, I assume that sounds
Yeah,
familiar.
it's often associated with the darkness. The world froze.
Ah.
But were they trying to go to the Underdark?
No, ma'am, trying to escape it.
The Underdark made it freeze.
Error. Couldn't get through the barrier though. Didn't have the password.
There's a password barrier?
Yes, sir.
What's the password?
The password is Starlight.
Well, that's
Really?
convenient. That's not very secure.
Where's the barrier?
In the basement. Hidden passage.
Hidden passage.
Back to the basement.
All right.
Why are you telling us this information?
You're asking.
I'm sure creatures that are more mean in nature have asked questions before.
Have you met me?
Who lived here before? Not just the queen and princess, but who lived here?
The last stars.
Wait, what?
Stars.
The last stars. They defended the realm from the darkness.
Where are they now?
Error.
What is this error you speak of?
Do you...
Several.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
Oh no, it didn't say anything.
What are stars?
Stars are. It kind of blinks out for a little bit.
Stars are a mass of incandescent.
That's what it says, but less jingly.
It's a good
That's
song.
useless.
Who was the white upstairs in the home that we had to kill?
Master Hendris.
Ah, so the masters are evil white guys.
Yes.
What was he in charge of?
He was in charge of the alchemy lab and the gardens.
Well, he didn't do so hot with those, did he?
No.
Not at all. Can we fix any of this?
What can I fix you?
No. I've said it.
Can we maintenance?
Yeah, can we maintenance? Also, do you know of dark ones? Vampires?
No vampires in here.
Are you sure?
100.
100
100 what?
Howdy.
Howdy.
He tips his hat at Osa.
It's a very polite ghost.
I don't like this ghost.
Should we? Do we have everything we need out of this? Can we go downstairs and see if we?
Not an empty stomach, you're not.
Oh, we had some delicious pancakes. Thank you.
They
We need to kill the basilisks.
Do you serve
Yeah.
anything that isn't food or drink?
I can tell you a joke.
Yes,
Oh,
please.
okay.
Oh, sure.
Knock, knock.
What?
Knock on what?
Error.
Was that it laughing?
Oh my goodness, that's terrifying. Kill it.
Just back away. I don't
I'm gonna-
like this person. Also,
I'm gonna glance around nervously, whisper, "That wasn't a very good joke."
there wasn't any. No, that was bad.
I'm really proud of everyone for not saying who's quality staying in character. Downstairs?
I can't wait to reuse that joke.
Knock, knock. Error.
Are we going to find the barrier then?
I think we need to kill the basilisk.
Leave that till later, maybe.
Can we do that after a nap?
Is there anything in the gardens
Besides the basilisk.
besides the basilisk? Is there another passage?
Or are we turning back to ask the
Yeah.
gnome?
No other access points. Several valuable herbs. Clutch of basilisk eggs and 2 basilisks.
Bucko.
Can you make omelets out of basilisk eggs?
You cannot. They are
Why
very
not?
hard to break.
Oh. How do you kill a basilisk?
The normal way.
Which is?
Stabs and spells will work.
How do you
Anything to
know-
look out for? Are they speedy?
Don't make eye contact if you feel yourself getting kind of stiff.
Don't make eye contact. Yourself.
That's just good life advice.
Is that
I mean,
correct, Echo?
I could have told you that. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Yeah, but you didn't, so.
You didn't ask.
Oh, I hadn't thought of it at the time.
How do you know everything that's living in here?
I am I am bound to several what's the word I'm looking for? Divination spells scattered around the fortress.
Oh, magic. Ugh.
Hey now, be careful who you're saying that to.
Looks
So-
right at her. Oh, magic. Bleh.
Can you tell us anything else valuable we might find here?
Besides pancakes.
We're good.
Those have no value.
Next door, they're scheduled to put on a show.
Where?
The theater, just to the west. Next performance has been overdue for 7, 8, many months.
Were there some statues in the theater?
No, sir.
Oh yeah, that room. We should ask about that room.
What were the juggle statues about?
Jinkin thought it was a funny joke.
Oh, did he? Oh,
What was the joke?
Don't steal from gods. Ha ha!
I will look. Well, I'll turn my head to look at Silvok, since really you can't see me eyeing you.
I didn't know they were gods. They just look like stone pedestals.
That seems unlikely. So, wait, what was beyond the barrier again? What if we opened it? What happens then?
Error.
It's a mystery.
Okay.
We should go open it. I mean, like after we kill the basilisks.
The passageway is outside of the range of my divination.
What do you mean?
I cannot tell what is on the other end of the barrier.
But why not?
the spell isn't there to show it.
What else is alive in here?
Or not.
Detecting 5 living creatures.
I start counting ourselves.
So
I
us.
think there's us.
What about the basilisks, though?
There are 70 creatures in the garden.
70, 70, 70. That is a whole lot of creatures.
Let's not go back to the garden.
Okay.
I don't understand the problem.
Is anything alive anywhere else? Besides the garden and in this room?
Detecting no
No
what?
Swats.
Cats.
Hey there.
Snakes.
How's it going?
What can I get you?
Shall we,
Do you know any jokes?
Knock knock.
Knock on what?
Oh, error.
Error. Ah,
Thank you.
Okay,
anytime, sir.
Let me tell you a joke. Knock
Yeah.
knock.
Who's yes?
What are we knocking on?
I don't understand. These are really bad jokes.
who's
Really
yes?
Who's yes? Okay, error.
Ah.
It's programmed to laugh at your bad jokes. Amazing.
All right, now you tell me a joke.
Bad. I do not want to listen to this anymore.
Downstairs?
Yes.
Downstairs.
Yes. He's frozen
think-
again.
I think Cough froze, yeah.
In a great frame too.
It could have been a lot worse.
Happy. Look at that. He means smile with bad jokes that he made up himself.
Am I better?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we gotcha.
All right, so you guys head back into the basement.
Yes.
Much to Echo's displeasure, I assume.
Yep. Look, I'm telling you, we just go deal with the basilisks first, then we don't have to worry about it anymore.
All right,
No one is
the
stopping you.
Can we
Yeah.
just go to
basement
bed
map
soon?
showing again?
They said there was a whole clutch of them. 70, 70, 70 basilisks are going to be born.
It didn't say that. Also, it might just be basilisks and eggs.
Maybe he means the, like, in stone things, too. Like, maybe those. Because there were a lot of squirrels and birds and stuff. Like 70, 70, 70 times of birds and things.
I absolutely agree. Let's go.
All right, Fenella, is the basement map showing?
Yep.
Fantasy Grounds restarted.
All right, so what would you guys like to do down here?
I want to go into the room to the east.
The garden room? Stone garden room?
Yeah.
I am starting to drag my feet.
Okay, so you wanted to go into the... Wait, where the hell did you want to go? Sorry.
Into the eastern room.
So you want to go down the spiral hallway or the hallway into that far center east room?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, through the double doors?
Yeah.
You mean the double doors to the... Oh, yeah.
All right, in that room, there's several stone tables, a large patch of the orangish, reddish powder residue near the center. The area around the pillar that goes up to the skylight is blackened, like it has suffered a lot of fire damage. The stone there has. And there is a hole in the center of the skylight area that goes straight down.
I'm going to walk over to the hole and I'm going to scream, Starlight.
All right, it echoes considerably down into the hole, way down into the hole.
I mean, it's a hidden passage, so...
Well,
It doesn't look too hidden to me.
All right, I'm going to look around.
maybe it's
Just
not
perception.
that. I'll
Try
try and look around too, but yeah, I do
All
not.
right, yeah.
Particularly.
20. How nice.
All right, I'm going to not bother.
I'm
That's
gonna
a
sit
23.
down.
So you got a 20 perception?
23. Let's see that in.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I am going to bother.
Yeah, bother. Do it.
I rolled 19, so 20 total for me.
Okay, you guys see a lot of... I mean, it's pretty much just what I described. You don't see any or any hidden anything.
Nothing suspicious.
The big hole in the middle of it's pretty weird. You can't, even those of you with dark vision can't see the bottom of it.
Great.
Couldn't we just throw something lit down there? I say
Dancing lights.
from my spot on the floor.
Yeah. We could light a torch and chuck it down. I have a torch in my possession.
Let me know how it goes. I'll kind of tuck up against the wall and try to have a little power nap.
Ooh,
So lazy, man.
I'm gonna
getting late.
drop one of my 4 maker's discs down there.
Oh. That that is an heirloom. That is
We
our
got-
cultural heritage that you're chucking down that hole.
And down it goes.
Okay, yeah.
I am annoyed.
You release it into the pit, and that's the end of it. You don't hear it come in contact with anything else.
That's weird.
That's super weird.
Do I have a rope?
You do. I think. Probably.
Maybe. I don't know. Can I tie a torch to a rope and lower it down that way?
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that. You guys definitely at least have the rope that Fennel is carrying around.
Oh, I'm not
from
giving that rope
upstairs.
up. I have extra rope.
Oh.
You can use the back.
I'll tie it to myself. That way, it won't go anywhere unless I fall in. Then I'll die horribly. But
You know,
Okay.
I had the goat tied to me once. You might want to like not have it tied to you, just in case.
is there anything in the room I can tie it to that looks secure?
Oh yes.
I
Several stone tables don't look like they're going anywhere anytime soon.
All right. So I'm going to tie one end of the rope to the stone table, another end of the rope to the torch. Light the torch and lower it down. See what we can see.
All right. I'm guessing it's about 50 feet of rope.
Yeah.
All right. 50 feet of rope. Just reveal more tunnel.
Cool.
How big is the hole?
It's probably about 6 feet by 7 feet.
That's a big hole.
That's a really big hole.
Big hole.
I'm gonna take 3 steps back from the hole.
You were slain.
Maybe it's the Underdark.
It is
doesn't
really
seem
dark
hidden.
down there, under there.
It is dark and it is below. Don't jump in the pit. Do you want some more rope? Here's my bad rope. I'm still
I don't
keeping
know
the
that
good
this
rope,
is-
but I'll like toss over my 50 feet of hempen rope.
I'm just gonna walk over to the hole and cast Firebolt down there.
Okay. You see the firebolt go down, and it keeps going down. It keeps illuminating, and then eventually you just lose sight of it naturally when the firebolt gets too far away from your eye.
Well, we're not going down.
Nope.
All right.
Let's pull that torch back up if we haven't already. I return your rope to you, madam.
Thank you.
She needs a nap.
I need a nap.
Why are you all so tired? Get some endurance.
I didn't bring any of the
Pancakes.
energy. I didn't bring any of the energy tea with me. I forgot.
No happy water. What do we do? Shall we journey on to another part?
Is there anywhere else we haven't explored?
We need to kill a basilisk and find a hidden passage. How do you find a hidden passage? I don't think... I'll perk back up. There's a hidden passage. We have to find it.
Cut.
Let's
I
go
mean,
to that.
This
unusual-
floor looks like it might have once been hidden.
Really?
It is no longer hidden.
I'll like go back out and look at the doors. Do they look at all like they could have been hidden to me?
Okay, Gog and Silvok and Osa, you guys got this really good perception checks earlier. I'm sorry to deviate from your intention, Fenella. A little bit after you guys were experimenting with the hole, you guys started hearing very faint whispers coming from the hole.
Oh. Coming from the hole?
Coming from the hole. You can't make them out. You don't know if they're a language you know, but you can definitely hear a sound.
That's
And
fine.
Fenella, what were you trying to do?
I'm going to go look and see if outside it might have been hidden once.
If what was hidden once?
The double doors.
Doesn't look like it.
Then I'll go back to the door in the hall, like the circular hall, and have a look at it.
I'm talking about the hole in the floor.
I'm gonna ready my weapon.
Fennel is just off, like, exploring.
And look down the hole, see what I can see. Or hear. Is it getting
Yeah, from
closer?
It doesn't sound like it's getting closer. You still just hear faint chattering whispers.
All right, that's gonna freak me out a little bit. Let me say, Echo, come here. Listen to this. There's something talking down there.
I go to the edge of the.
He's got cat ears, so I'm gonna defer to him for.
I go to the edge of the hole and I listen.
I'm gonna help him. I'm gonna help him listen.
Okay.
It's like hold his ears in place.
It sounds like this.
Forward.
No, listen. It sounds like whispering.
Do I have to roll perception?
When it's being pointed out to you, I'll say that you can hear the faint whispering.
Okay.
Because of the advantage you had.
I listen hard.
Helping.
What's it sound like?
It sounds like just very distant, kind of guttural whispering.
Does it sound like a language?
It does. It does sound kind of like a language.
Is it a language I understand?
It is not.
Hey! Quiet down there!
I continue to ready my weapon.
The whispering stops.
You scared it away.
Thank you!
I will come back in. Why?
Starlight! Starlight!
What has gone wrong? What are you all doing?
The hole was talking to us and I told it to shut up.
And it did.
The
And
whole.
it did.
Down in the hole, some whispers. We don't know.
Maybe it's
What
the
it was.
devil. Maybe it's the devil down there.
Do we believe in the devil? Is that a part of our mythology?
I mean, there's like
I mean-
the Ma. She's not very nice.
No Wire fans here.
Haven't seen it. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Sorry, man.
Get on it. Okay.
Maybe when I finish my degree.
Okay. Fenella,
Uh-huh.
make a will save.
Oh, that's not great.
Told you it was the devil.
Will.
You don't even have to watch the show, just the intro to get that joke.
Sorry.
What stat does that use to? Because I don't know what my
No, it's wisdom
Oh,
save.
yeah, sorry. Wisdom, that's what I meant. Yeah.
11.
Okay. You kind of get. You feel something in your head telling you to go jump into that hole.
Do I feel like I should listen to this?
You don't feel as if you have any choice.
Can I let my party know as I start walking towards it?
Yes, you can.
I am going to jump into the hole. I don't really want to, but I'm going to. I can't help me.
Can I try
What?
tackling her or something?
I don't want to go, but I'm going.
You're confusing me. I don't understand. You want to, but you don't.
I'm gonna start like picking up my pace because I'm starting to run towards it because I have to jump in. So I need a
I'm
running
gonna
start.
tackle her.
All right. Yeah. Give me a non-weapon attack check, Osa.
What the heck is a non-weapon attack check?
Attack me.
Strength check, basically.
Yeah.
Tackle.
No, is it a
14?
grapple?
I don't know.
If it's a grapple, it's an opposed athletics.
Okay.
It's opposed athletics. Okay. So my
So I need to
athletics
make
is
an
0, so
athletics?
that's 12.
Yeah.
Well, I would say
Wait.
she's not actively trying to stop you from grabbing her. She's just trying to get in a hole.
I just want to go there, so I'd probably would I try and stop her from?
I'm gonna say yeah.
Yeah, probably. Okay.
Okay,
need to
so
get in that
that's a
hole.
17 for me.
All right. You
Okay,
you
so,
deftly deflect the little half elf.
I go flying across the room.
Help me!
I tried!
I'm still confused. Do you want to go in the hole or do you not want to go in the hole?
I can't stop myself.
I don't think
Get her,
we
Echoes.
want her to go in the hole.
I'm going.
I'll reach out and try and grab her as she runs by me. This will be in another opposed athletics. It's my 15.
A 13.
I grab her and I hold her.
To prevent her from hopping down in there. Did I freeze again?
Yeah, you
Nope.
did. But you're back. It was
Okay.
only like minor.
So I'm holding Fenella and I shake her a little bit and say, "Just explain yourself!"
I can't stop myself. And I'm like trying to wiggle out of his
I'm-
grasp.
I am stopping. I am actively stopping you. But you're also saying you want to. And I mean, no means
It's not
no.
me. It's not me. It's not me.
What's...
And
All right.
You're not you? Who are you?
You feel the urge leave Fenella, but you are at this point very keenly aware that some creature possessed you to do that.
I grab her with both hands and I'm like, "Who are you?"
I don't know. They tried to make me jump in.
Who's they?
I don't know. Someone. Something.
This is what happens when you mess with magic.
I just
Can I do an Arcana check?
Yes.
back into the room. I just want a nap so badly.
23.
Okay. Very clearly, some magic has been cast on Fenella. Some very powerful domination magic of some sort. It gained control of her body and attempted to do something with her.
Something. What did it try to do?
Make her jump in a hole.
I'm saying we need to get away from this hole. Something just tried to control your body, Fenella.
I give Echo a hug. Thank you.
Oh. Oh.
I would have jumped in if it wasn't for you.
Well, you wanted to,
No.
but you didn't. You're confusing.
Do we have any happy water?
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
You have a problem.
There's a cafeteria upstairs.
Think I'll
One
pass
thing
on
that might not go
one.
bad. The wine might have turned to vinegar, but the beer will still be beer.
Okay, the whole makes no further efforts to plunge any of you into it.
I'm confused. I told it to shut up, and then it made you want to jump in.
Why did you? What? Yes, I guess. I guess.
You just gotta show it who's boss. You go up to the hole, look it right in that holy face, and say, "Don't you do that!"
Will this help? Are you? Can you tie a rope to my waist first?
Yes.
I mean,
When-
if you're taking all these precautions, it kind of reduces the impact.
Oh. Okay.
When she walks over to the hole to yell this, I'm going to cast wait. Did I have a spell for this?
Don't
Maybe
you
I
do
did.
that because I got a rope tied to me. So if you do that, it won't even matter because I was too
Yeah.
scared that you were going to do that.
Yeah, exactly. It's just not impactful.
I'm going to cause harmless tremors in the ground for 1 minute as she's yelling this down the hole to give it extra
Ooh.
power.
Okay.
I'll like carefully scoot forward, like step by step. What was it I needed to say, Echo?
Just tell it to fuck off.
Fuck off! Leave me alone. And then
The
I'm
ground
running.
starts shaking.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Love it.
Running away from that hole. I did it.
I mean, that was better. Now, step two. Step two is forsake all magic.
No!
I can't do that.
Well,
Magic's
I can't help you.
What's
Oh.
step 3?
Well, it only takes 2 steps.
I need to go consult Zarellen. And I'm going to walk off, and I'm going up to the statue where she is, and I'm going to sit down with my crystals and stones and carved bones and start trying to read them.
I just say to the party, I think that's code word for nap time.
Or we're beyond nap time.
I mean,
Whoa.
I look over into the hole again. And I sniff. Do I smell anything?
Give me a perception check.
I help him smell.
I don't know if you can do that. That is an 18.
Okay, you get a couple of different smells actually. One is kind of sulfurish. One is kind of fungusy.
Smells like the volcano.
And the other smells kind of like animal brain.
I like how we know what that smells like.
We would. Yeah.
So sulfur, moss, mildewy, and brains?
Yeah.
This
That's a gross hole.
smells like the garbage pit at the volcano. Ugh. I think we were just yelling at a garbage pit.
It's a good solution.
It was talking to us first.
I'm in a tough spot here because every time I give Echo a pit to interact with, I feel almost forced to give him inspiration.
I still have inspiration from last time, so
All
I don't
right.
need it now. All right. Well, I guess we've got to go kill the basilisk now. Oh no! You guys ready?
No.
What do you mean no? There's 2 of them out there, just waiting to strike. You
Oh,
come at us
what
at
was
any
the
time.
function?
Maybe we should ask that gnome ghost about the hole.
Hey, cleric, can you heal me up a little bit before we go?
Also, I'm not there. I walked away.
I'm walking in.
All
I'm
right, you
walking
did.
into the
Fine.
room with the double doors, and I'm just gonna start walking around screaming "Starlight!"
Starlight! Starlight!
That's a good plan.
I'm like picking up debris, and I'm yelling "Starlight" as I'm picking things up.
Checkmate,
I'm touching
Dungeon
the
Master.
walls. Starlight.
Just assume that anytime we interact with anything, I tell it Starlight.
Forever.
Okay, so I don't.
I look at my shadow and I start yelling "Starlight" at it.
Okay, so we know what those 2 are doing. Silverlock, what do you do?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back up. I'm gonna follow Echoes. Wait, did he actually start going anywhere? I'm just gonna hang around him. He tends to go places. That's useful.
Yeah.
Okay, so Echo, what do you do?
Well, that's tough because part of me wants to say something's going to come up out of this hole, and part of me wants to go look at that basilisk. So,
What
I think
what kind of furniture's in the room? Is
There's,
there anything we could potentially barricade the hole with? I know it's a huge hole, but
It is large.
like how long are those tables?
You think the tables could probably be used to at least cover it, and then
Aren't
maybe
they stone?
Yeah.
Oh, they are? Oh, yeah, they
Yeah.
are.
All the furniture in this room is stone.
You could do it like flip it over and over again. You don't have to lift it.
Oh, you just flip it upside down and slide it.
Yeah.
But I'm not
Hopefully.
there to suggest that, so. I'm
My
sorry.
suggestion is just like roll it over itself. Use leverage. I assume we have physics concepts in our society.
Physics hasn't been invented yet.
Yeah.
We still understand how to flip a table, right?
Yeah, we can flip a table.
No, the laws aren't.
The laws of physics haven't been invented yet.
We've all just been floating around arbitrarily in space.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going with.
Okay, but I don't care to block. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go out the doors.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep. We leave. We go upstairs. I'm gonna keep watch for that basilisk.
I'm
Alright,
gonna go find Fenella.
All right.
With the positioning of the pit, with the sun shining from above in the glass opening, if the sun was shining straight down, it would strike the pit, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know. Let's keep going.
Are you gonna share that piece of information with the rest?
No, I feel like it should be fairly evident with the pit directly below.
I don't know. Maybe I'm an idiot.
I don't even know if that information would be useful. That's just an
It's true.
interesting fact.
Okay, so should we transform this mutiny into a long rest? Starlight.
Sure.
Is anybody opposed to that?
I mean, yes, but I don't think anyone's gonna come with me to fight the basilisk. So
Let's barricade up for the night.
Yeah. Sounds good.
So, where is it that you guys do you guys just all sleep wherever you fall, or do you guys have?
I do.
Are you guys planning on sleeping in one room together?
I'm gonna go to the tavern,
Okay.
the what?
the pancake house.
Oh, okay.
The cafeteria, I think you'll find.
Same thing.
I'm gonna go to the prayer room.
I'll be in the cafeteria as well, keeping an eye through that door
We're not sleeping separately, though.
for a basilisk. Oh yeah,
It sounds like you guys are.
Mm.
I'm in a corner of one of the basement rooms, like touching the wall as if I was trying to say Starlight.
And then you just passed
Wow.
out.
Did you just leave Mina down there?
All right, everyone, just pick your own room. Fall asleep.
Okay,
I'm gonna go
Mina.
Live in the
you-
white guy room.
The white guy room.
Mina, did you just go around the basement, just touching the walls?
Yes.
All right. Eventually, before everybody goes to bed, you do find something.
Mm.
You persistent shithead. You find a secret door that opens up into a large room. A small stairway leading down into, or from a platform. And then you see one of those smooth stone rectangles like you saw near where Talina was hiding out.
It was in your safety hallway.
Ooh,
It
that's
was.
good find.
I close the secret door and I sleep in this hallway.
Okay, so everybody just sleeps where they sleep. Nobody creeps up.
I'm the
Well,
only safe person. I'm with
after-
Echoes.
after like I've consulted, so I spent like an hour or two consulting these. I'll I guess ask
Is this the
Osa
worst idea?
where I'm going.
Yes.
Like, where are the others? If she's come to find me.
Well, they went to fight the basilisk. And I was not interested in doing that
Did they
at this time.
actually do
We
Where
could
are
have a
they?
look around and see if they're not in the garden.
All right. I mean, I'll go find them in the cafeteria and then like nap there.
Same.
That's sleep.
I don't want to sleep.
Okay. You don't want to sleep what, Osa?
Don't want to sleep alone when there's basilisks on the mind control demon.
Okay.
This is a terrifying place. I would not want to be sleeping in a hallway alone in the basement.
Should you tie me to something? What if I try and jump again?
Could barricade the door.
Echo.
Oh, yeah, right. While we're in here, I'm going to ask the gnome, what's up with the big hole down there with the whispering and the smell, the terrible smell?
Don't know what you mean, partner.
What? Did he... What is in the basement?
The workshop, the forge, a few storage rooms, the passageway to the Underdark.
What does the passageway to the Underdark look like?
A large square stone structure with a password to get through.
Is it a vertical passageway into the Underdark?
There's stairs, but it's a mix of horizontal and vertical.
It's more diagonal if it's stairs, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a little bit of everything.
Well, on average, it's diagonal.
Ah, okay, okay.
Okay. How far down is it to the Underdark?
It's a few miles.
Wow.
What's a mile?
Our forge also is the home of Everburn.
Who's Everburn?
She is the reason the fortress didn't freeze during the darkness.
What is she?
Well, I'm not rightly sure. I think some sort of fire elemental.
In the forge. What's a forge?
Forge is where weapons and armors are made.
Weird.
Can I get you a midnight snack, sir?
I think I saw the basilisk. No, no basilisk.
I have like curled up with Echo between me and the exits. That is my choice. Like, if I'm walking off, Echo can maybe stop me.
Can you tell us if something's gonna come into this room?
Yes, sir.
Would you mind?
Not for you. Anything for you, pal.
Ooh,
Thanks.
you made
Pal?
a new friend.
You're so popular.
Why do you trust this ghost?
You know any jokes?
Knock, knock.
No, stop. I just want to sleep.
Who's yes?
Error. Okay, so as you guys settle down for the night, at about midnight, or thereabouts, you guys, your time dials or your wrist sundials don't work in here. The illusion or the little gnome rematerializes, and then you hear a sounds echoing around the fortress, and then he disappears again.
Like a klaxon kind of a sound, maybe?
Like doors closing.
Doors closing.
Could you make him keep it down, please?
And Mina, I'm afraid you have a bit of a bad dream. You are falling down a pit, and at the end of it, you just see a intense purple light And then you hear a voice. Adorable tremors. I'll get you. And then you fall to your death and wake up.
Fun.
Falling to your death in a pit.
But it's midnight right now, right?
It is roughly midnight. Also, because of your really high Arcana check earlier, you can tell that the creature was responsible for that dream, and it was the same one that was influencing Fenella.
Did I get my long rest in before this happened? Important question.
I'll say that since it's still midnight, if you wanted to continue your rest, you could.
I'm gonna walk upstairs and find everyone else.
All right.
After a spooky dream, time to go find friends.
All right. A little past midnight. Mina kicks open the door.
I'm gonna spit into the hole as I walk up the stairs.
Oh my god, can he
Okay.
stop with the door sounds? That gnome.
And
That gnome.
All right.
Hold on.
eventually,
Hold
I
on.
wander into the kitchen.
Did I just hear you say you spit into the hole?
Yes.
And then we just walked right over that. Does anything happen when he spits in the hole?
Nothing. Nothing happens. That you guys are aware of.
That could have been very bad.
Something down there is gonna get real pissed off at our garbage.
This is a garbage. It's yeah. The
Okay,
person's
so
home.
unless anybody has any other plans for the night, you guys gain the effects of a long rest, and it is morning.
Yay.
Can someone remind me what those effects are? Get our
Restored
hit
hit points.
dice back.
You probably get a hit dice back and
Just one hit dice.
Hit points to full.
Sweet.
You gain up to half your hit dice that you've spent. So at level 3, you only get 1 hit dice back. You get all your long rest class resources, and you get all your spell slots.
Cool. Got my spells back.
yay spells. You don't do you have any?
Yes.
The compulsive liar says.
What would you like for breakfast?
Not pancakes.
Pancakes it is.
I wake up and I just say, I had a bad dream last night.
Really? That's what we're doing. We're sharing our bad dreams. I had a dream one time where I was with a bunch of people who were supposed to be helping clean out this fort, and they said, "No, let's leave the basilisk for later."
Well, in my dream, the creature that tried to control Fenella was speaking to me, and it was a purple light, and I jumped down the hole in my dream to my death.
Well, maybe you should get some better footing. Not trip into holes in your dreams.
Well, I came up here to sleep so I would feel better, and I spit into the hole on my way up here, so you all should just know that.
That's
I found the
good.
secret passage.
What?
Good for you. Did you tell the hole to fuck off and leave you alone?
Sorry, back to that secret passage.
A secret passage?
Oh
Where?
yeah, it's downstairs in my safety. My safety.
No, hold on. Hold on. Did you tell the hole to fuck off and leave you alone?
It's very important.
And then did you?
No, I
fucking
just
go back?
spit. I mean, spitting.
I mean, it's better than nothing.
That's pretty
Maybe
good.
that's a nice gesture in a purple light's language.
Well, why would you do that then?
I don't know. It just seemed right. The natural response.
Yep, we've already had statues try to kill us for
Basilisk secret passage.
secret passage.
What? Oh,
All the way.
Basilisk.
I mean, we're right here. They're just outside the door.
And there's 70, 70, 70.
There's gonna be 70, 70, 70 more if we let them breed again.
Yeah, that's true. And if we want to live here, we cannot kill 70, 70, 70. But, I mean, I just don't want anyone turning to stone.
You don't. He said if you start feeling stiff, just don't look in their eyes.
How sort of...
There might be something useful to fight these basilisks in the secret passage.
Like a mirror? We don't know what mirrors are, do we?
Reflection.
You guys are familiar with reflections.
Yeah.
There could be weapons.
Could be.
We have weapons.
I think
Your weapons are made of bone and this silver thing.
If we
I have
that.
real weapons like fire. You could use some.
That was quite the disparaging remark, and I feel like we need to have some words.
Oh.
In the secret passage.
It's not our fault you didn't choose magic.
Oh, whoa. We no.
Oh, so now magic is a choice?
I still vote for the tunnel.
The basilisk will be there.
Oh, is that my brother back there?
Yes. Yes, it is.
We can just kill the giant buff lizards and then go down to the passageway. Right here, easy peasy. Kill some lizards and then get out of here.
I mean, if we
and
can't
then get out of
find
here.
them,
Get out of here, like...
no, we have to find the dark ones still.
I don't mean leave, I mean the garden, the basilisk place.
Oh.
So, Valenella, what's your vote? I think we're 50-50 right now.
Echo wants to kill the basilisks. If we start not doing so well against them, we run away. I know that's not the warrior way, but we have so much to do.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We're on a time limit. Kind
Are we?
of.
Huh?
I feel like we are. Also, we need to, like, block that hole off because I don't want to jump into it. So,
But it's not going to bother you anymore.
okay. That's right. I took
It's after Mina now.
Yeah.
What time is it, approximately?
It's early morning.
Okay. We still have time to kill some basilisks.
I guess we're killing basilisks.
Okay. Are they, like, easy to kill, Echo?
Oh yeah. You just hit it with everything you got, and you don't look it in the eye, and then, I mean, they bleed. So
Don't look it in the eye. Do they disrespect honesty? Do we not want to be upfront with them?
No, this monster is not specifically built for you to kill with your lies.
But a sword will work.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Just don't look at it. I mean, we can cover its eyes up, right? Like, Silvok, you can do that.
Yeah,
Maybe
just
you can
jump
put the stakes in its eyes.
Jump on it.
jump up on its back.
And stake it in the eyes. Like they're vampire hearts or something.
I mean, if you're not supposed to look at it, just get rid of the eyes, and then we're good.
Throw your cloak over the eyes and don't let it look at us.
Yeah. You can do that.
You're spry.
I'll, like, start pulling some of my extra stakes out of my backpack. Like, here's 4.
I'm getting a phone call. 1 second.
And another 2 more? Is 6 good? I'm handing them to Silvok.
I would like to point out at this point in time, because there's so many basilisks, I have a spell called Fairy Fire that makes everything in a 20-foot cube light up so that you can see them.
Are they invisible?
It's daytime now, so I shouldn't have a problem seeing now. It was getting dark when we looked in the garden previously.
It's true.
Well, I've shoved the makeshift stakes at Silvok. You can do it.
Silvok's heart is pierced.
Okay, I, clumsily hold a bunch of stakes.
Oh right, I
and,
forgot your backpack's destroyed. And I'll
a
take
cloak.
them
A
back.
cloak I don't own. I guess I'm ready. I can use these backpack scraps as a makeshift cloak, as a makeshift blindfold.
Okay, so you clowns go out there.
Yeah, I'm casting Shield of Faith on Echo before we even, when we're ready to step out the door. I think it lasts for possibly 10 minutes.
All right.
So it's almost 9:30. Do we want to start a combat right now?
No, we're not gonna start it. I was thinking we might get to the initiative phase though.
10 minutes it's going to last on you, Echo. Hopefully.
Wonderful.
So roll initiative.
Not just yet.
Okay.
Getting
you guys
ahead of
going out the
yourselves.
door?
I'm staying safe distance away. Close to the door.
What is
Okay.
this safe distance you speak of?
So yeah, the garden is made up of several rows of trees, and then in almost every non-tree area spot, rather, there's a bush that grew naturally here. It's a completely
It's kind of packed. You can't really see
yeah,
the
it's a-
ground that well.
exactly. It's a very dense area, and a large crocodile-sized honker could be anywhere.
It's a basilisk, a subspecies of honker.
Yeah.
I begin tracking for basilisks.
Oh yeah.
Survival?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, yeah. I lean down and I lick the ground. Oh, there's no basilisk here at all. With a natural 1.
Leans
I guess we
down,
can go to
licks
the
a
secret.
basilisk.
I mean,
We're going back to the secret passage then?
I guess so. There's no basilisk here.
Okay. All right.
What a convenient
mean,
turn of events.
I guess
That
they
gnome
left in
was
the night.
basically broken anyway, so it probably had no idea what it was talking about. Although they probably lived here at one point because of the...
I gotta be honest, I'm pretty disappointed.
Do you want me to have a look?
that passage is going to be rocking, though.
Well, no, I don't want you to have a look. I'm just disappointed there's none here. I was ready to fight a basilisk.
Oh.
Like, how often do you get to fight a basilisk? I mean,
Only you could answer that question.
it's not often, okay?
Okay. Calm down. We'll find basilisk some other time. Let's go check out that secret passage.
Maybe they're in the secret passage.
Okay, just out of curiosity, Echo, how loud did you get there?
About that loud.
Okay. Can you guys give me a perception check?
Everyone? Or
Yes.
everyone but me with my natural 1?
16.
8.
19.
7.
I'm
Alright,
gonna voluntarily fail this.
Fair enough. Osa and Mina, you hear some rustling coming from the south east.
Rustling in the southeast.
I'm staying by the door and averting my eyes.
Okay, you know what? I don't need your pity. I know there's no, stop teasing me.
I wish we were.
Could be a squirrel, could be a basilisk.
Practically no difference.
Could be a house cat. We don't know.
Could be.
You guys are
half
real
squirrel,
jerks.
Do you
half
want to
basilisk.
go check at whatever they think they see?
No, they're just teasing me. I know there's no basilisks here.
All right, let's go. What's that? Did we actually hear that?
Yes.
There's a
Is
goose.
that what basilisks sound like?
Yes, that is what basilisks sound like.
Are you sure it's not a goose?
I mean, it's
They're both
basically-
kinds of honkers.
Exactly.
What?
So,
I think in this universe, basilisks should be goose-shaped. That's my opinion.
That's terrifying. Gigantic geese.
Giant goose.
Giant.
It's
Goose
definitely
with,
being-
with 8
yeah, 8 legs and 8 little.
no 8 buff lizard legs.
On a goose body?
Yes.
But yes, a basilisk head does poke out of the shrubbery.
I'm not gonna lie. One of my students last term in our video game, she made their main enemies in their final project were like multi-headed, multi-limbed geese.
Nice, nice.
Nice.
They were
So go-
horrifying. I think they'd be perfect.
Go ahead and roll initiative, guys.
12.
17.
7.
13.
12.
Oh no, that means I have to make decisions
Next.
next week.
What was your roll, Osa?
17.
And yeah, a basilisk has emerged. You guys will be in combat when we return.
I'm clearly looking directly away from it.
We did not notice it at all.
And we will be back next week. Also, our videos are up on YouTube now. Our previous sessions, if anybody's interested in seeing those.
There's a link here, but I mean, then again, you might just see this on YouTube, and if so, hi. And thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Oh.